Fact of the day.
Fact of the day.
Hello, hi, and welcome to Fact of the Day with me, Mark Lotsu. Brain fuzz. So today we're talking about 4 different types of brain fuzz, and the first one is the doorway effect. The doorway effect is when you walk into a room and you think, what was it I came in here for now? I've forgotten. And this is because whenever you're in a room, you create an event model for that room. Whenever you go through a doorway, you create a new event model for the new room that you enter, and you don't store the old event model. So that's why if you're in a room and you think, I need to get this from downstairs, and then you go downstairs or you go to a different room, as soon as you go through the doorway, you get rid of the old event model and you create a new event model. So that's why you normally can forget these things. It doesn't matter if it's for downstairs, upstairs, if it's for going from rural areas to the town areas, doesn't matter if you're going from the motorway to the back roads, the same thing happens. The thoughts you have associated in one area more often than not can be forgotten when you go into a new area. The second brain fart is forgetting your PIN. Apart from serious illness, there are 2 other ways in which you forget your PIN. The first is if you don't keep remembering over and over again frequently, then the neural connections slowly break down and weaken, so therefore you forget your PIN. The other way is if you're using the same numbers in your PIN in a different way. For example, you meet someone new, you get their number, and it contains your PIN numbers but in a different order, or you're making a password on your computer and using the numbers from your PIN number in a different order, your brain almost overlays those numbers with the previous PIN number. So then you think, what was that PIN number again? The third brain fart is why you call your boss mum or dad, or your teacher mum or dad. And it's because your brain has associated a specific look, specific actions, specific behaviors, tones, words with your parents, with your mum and your dad. And if somebody else has that same appearance or behavior or words or tone, then your brain quickly brings back the word that's most associated with that, which is mum or dad. So that's why it can be embarrassing. You can call your boss mum. And the fourth brain fart is inspired by a friend of mine called Fidel Bad News Bohill. If you want a will, here's the guy you want to go and see. Why do we laugh whenever we hear bad news? Some people think it's because of its social glue. Others think it's because we're being submissive or we want to try and diffuse a situation. Others think that it's purposefully a fake laugh because we don't want people to think that we're genuinely laughing about the bad news. And another school of thought is that it's a protection mechanism. So it's a way for us to be able to cope with the bad news, because we don't want to become over emotional or overhearing the bad news. So we laugh to try to help our brain protect ourselves, protect our emotions from the bad news. So those are the brain farts: doorway effect, forgetting your PIN, mum is your boss, and Fidel Bad News Bohill. Thanks so much for watching. Love you, bye, love you, bye, love you, bye.